Still here. I am at your command.
Please do look around. Sure I have something you'll want.
Let's get going then.
Everything's for sale, Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
Cuts,
there's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither
What do you need,
nor
my friend?
pass enough time looking.
You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Nila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Purchase something for once.
All crafted by the great Aeolian, Raymain himself.
Remember,
Buy easy
fresh
there, I
fruit and
will.
vegetables every day.
God knows, it's been too long since I tasted real meat.
Voice of the Dragonborn.
And what does the Empire? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing. The Imperial machine enforces the will of the Dalmor against its own people. So rise up, children of the Empire. Rise up, Stormfolk. Embrace the word of mighty Davos. He who is both man.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Lead on. I am at your command. Lead on. Still here. All right, what is it? What do you need? Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Anything else?
Be glad you're here in the city, and not up in Riverwood. Those bastards. Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me. You know, I saw something near Shimmermist Cave, to the northeast. Some kind of creature, small and wicked. Never seen its like before.
For you, Red Legion, for I love you!
Damn those Grey Manes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks.
Crafted by the great Aorlan, Grey Mane himself.
Finest cuts, fresh from the wilds. Nope, sorry. Nothing.
Ma, you're home! Could you give me an allowance? You're the best. Thanks. Dragon's Reach is so cool. Wow, really? What'd you get me? Thanks. Lars is such a milk drinker. He can't even stand up to a girl.
You have quite a house. Oh, it's good to see you again, dear. We've made a bit of gold. Here, love. This is your share. Hi, love. It's good to see you again, dear.
Braith is a big meanie. Wow, thanks, Mama. Thanks. Mama!
Nope, sorry.
You're someone who can get things. Got some good pieces out here. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need
I've got
it.
your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then.
I don't... Have you met the finest weapons and armor? All right, then.
Mama!
Oh, it's good to see you again, dear.
I've got your back. I am at your command. Lead on.
Lars is such a milk drinker. He can't even stand up to a girl.
Do you need anything, my love?
Dragon's Reach is so cool. All the kids there are mean, though.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Need something?
It's good to see you again, dear.
Papa said we could go fishing. With my help, I'm sure he'll catch something this time.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. No, I think I got this one. Thanks, though. There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
Strangers are always trouble.
I work at the mill, chop trees, carry logs, saw lumber, you know.
carry your burdens. Lead on.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
Alchemy. Must you bother me now? I've almost figured out where it is. This, it matches every description of the file that I've found in lore. But if it can't hold liquid, there's no way of knowing. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I get for not retrieving it myself. Figures. I doubt you have sufficient knowledge to harm the file, even if you wanted to. Either way, this is the end of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm not quite in the mood to entertain guests. I trust you can show yourself out. Here's for your trouble.
I want to thank you for your help. I know my master can be a bit short at times.
I don't appreciate loiterers, if that's what you're here to do.
Here, you should have this. Even though the file was damaged, I still think your efforts deserve reward. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to tend to Norelian. I can make his final days a bit less painful.
I hope you have coin to spend, and you're not just here to gawk at my goods.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
Did you use my good hammer?
Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's part.
Need something? Everything you see is grown at my family's own Hollyfrost farm, fresh and filling. I also do a little herb growing. The court wizard, Woundfirth, pays us to plant a little nightshade. Who knows what he uses it for? Hey, could you deliver this bottle of nightshade extract to Woundfirth? Thanks. Good day to you.
My father says we need to just get on with our lives. Like it's that easy. Oh, did you need something? Yes.
Glad you're here.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
I was wondering.
I ask only for a little charity.
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl, killed at night, body torn up. We are stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
I ain't asking for much. Just a few seconds.
If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Always sad when someone... Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Another one. Terrible. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already... like this when I got here.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
This is a shame. No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold.
I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
The Imperialists think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance. Best offense is a good. Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. Bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Gods, be my guest. You'll need to talk to Yorleif, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
The Dunmer get their drinks at the new Nissa's Corner Club. Why they can't just call it the tavern is beyond me.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. Ah, yes, the extract. Good. Poisonous, of course, but it has its uses. I suppose you want something for your trouble? Here. Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
Don't need to pay me no mind. I'm the least important person in here.
And let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the... I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
They have families to think.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. Grew up here. Cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard sticker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive. For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever lost anyone close?
The Eye of Talos was got to thinking. Maybe I'm... All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgud's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder. Well, she's dead, but I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you. Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course. I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. A lot of work to prepare her for the grave. Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
You hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up on Mount Anthor, to the northwest. I'll take my leave then. Codlac White Mane is a better place now. Or is there any place better than Salt? God. For a dragon to attack Kynes Grove. Why? Why there? There's no place safe. You should unload some of that. My cousin's out fighting dragon. All right then. I noticed the trail of... Helgud's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
The Stormcloaks are finding... I'm not much of a strategist, but the Jarl has put out a bounty to slay a giant. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Message.
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving it. Disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So
We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm. Suicide.
The gods gave you 2 hands, and you used them both for your weapon. I can respect that. Is that fur coming out of your ears?
Come and browse my fine selection. Everything's fresh and delicious. Take home Windhelm's finest and precious produce today.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damned shopkeepers. My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
The Imperials think us all lawless. I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee. What is it? Dragons?
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder. Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Stay away from the Aretino residence. The place is cursed.
to dream of it. In the dream I was standing someplace high up, a tower or a mountain. It was always just before dawn. The whole world was in darkness. Then came the flash of light, just on the horizon, within the clouds that mark the border between worlds. It could have been lightning, but there was no thunder. In the dream, the sense of foreboding grew, but I could never wake up. Then it came again, this time more distinct, closer. Definitely not lightning. Now it was orange, brilliant orange, the color of hearth and dawn, and a sound too, distinct and indistinct. Not thunder, something else. Something I should recognize, but in the dream I cannot place it. I want to leave my high place to seek shelter from what I don't yet know. In the manner of dreams, I cannot escape. I'm forced to wait and watch. Then, finally, realization and horror arrive together. The orange is flame, heat, the sound, the roar, a challenge in their ancient tongue. But now it's too late for escape. The dragon is upon me, fire and darkness descending like a thunderbolt. And not just any dragon, but the dragon, Aldrin, the World Eater, the dragon who devours both the living and the dead. And then I would wake up and hope that it was just a dream, but know that it was not. Ah, you're back. I hope you've made some progress on tracking down this shout we need to defeat Alduin. Ah, indeed. There's a pretty puzzle. Not the kind of thing you will find in your local bookshop. Let me think.
Perhaps the College of Winterhold. What learning there is in Skyrim is gathered there. One of the mages there may be able to put you on the trail of this Elder Scroll.
Do you know the College of Winterhold? They have a deep interest in such arcana. That's all.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily.
and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that. How did you do that? Greetings. Welcome to the College of Winterhold. If you can pass the test, then yes. Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill. I look forward to it. So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd... So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on. The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. No matter what, the college will endure.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone
Yes,
tell you
of
otherwise.
I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire
Why are my
bowing to your
research
every whim,
materials
but I'm afraid you'll
constantly
find that
disappearing?
Balnor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage.
Once again, I
hope
have
you
found very
appreciate the
insulting
opportunity.
notes left in my personal effects. Simple barbaric.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanian is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. Feralda, don't act like she didn't say anything. I know her, and I know what she's been up to. My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But she is not going to get the better of me. Oh no, I won't let it get to me one bit. That's what she's after. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you. All right, then.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. Wrote more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more
dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about? Wait. Are you? Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Fight well. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Restoration is a perfectly valid... You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you? Good. Good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in. Well, no, not really. Not directly, I mean. But I know things are being said behind my back. Conversations cease when I enter rooms. I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it. All right, then.
Ow!
big Dwemer in the beyond. When the top level was built, eh? Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it, not poor Septimus, for I have arisen beyond its grasp. Here. Well, here as in this plain, Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowing. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer's city slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazak. Oftan, the point of puncture, of first entry, of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazak and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.